Alright everyone, I am here to speak about the WWE TLC show that's going to happen this Sunday, December 15th, on pay-per-view. Now, they're saying this is the first time that the WWE and World Heavyweight Championship has been on the line for the first time together. And that is a total lie. That is a total lie. Because Triple H is part of an undisputed championship match, which, if you remember, the Undisputed Championship was created because Chris Jericho won not only the WWE Championship, but the World Heavyweight Championship all in one night against The Rock in one match, and then in another match on the same night, Stone Cold Steve Austin. He was the first to beat both men, different matches, but on the same night as one pay-per-view. So he's really, in my opinion, I don't know as far back as it goes, but in my opinion, he is the true and deserving creator of the Undisputed Championship, which is the combination of the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me give to you the list of matches as of right now, what they have on Wikipedia about the 2013 TLC pay-per-view event. The following matches are the TLC Kickoff pre-show on YouTube.com, WWE.com, and any other website that airs WWE pre-shows. The first match is the pre-show starting at 7:30 p.m. before the event starts, and it'll be the match between Fandango and Dolph Ziggler. The next on the list, not in any particular order, but next on the list is John Cena, the World Heavyweight Champion, versus Randy Orton, the WWE Champion, in a champion versus champion tables, ladders, and chairs match for both the WWE and World Heavyweight Championships. Next is CM Punk versus all three members of The Shield, which includes Dean Ambrose, the United States Champion, and Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Then after that is another 3-on-1 handicap tag match, which is Daniel Bryan taking on the Wyatt family, which includes Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan. Then after that is the Divas Championship match between the current Divas champion, AJ Lee, taking on Natalya. Then, next, for the Intercontinental Championship, it'll be Big E Langston, the current Intercontinental Champion, putting his title on the line against the intellectual savior of the masses, Damien Sandow. Now, what I want to talk about is the background for this entire event this year. And the main, and I'm reading this right off of Wikipedia, by the way, and it says, the main rivalry heading into TLC features the World Heavyweight Champion, John Cena, and the WWE Champion, Randy Orton, over who is proverbially face of the WWE. Ever since SummerSlam in August, Orton has been engaged in a feud with Daniel Bryan over the WWE Championship. And owing to his alliance with the Authority, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, finally settled his rivalry with Bryan at the Hell in a Cell event, defeating him in a Hell in a Cell match to retain the WWE Championship for the 8th time. However, over time, the Authority started showing doubt over Orton's ability to win matches on his own accord. To prove he still was their chosen face of the WWE, Orton was made to defend his championship against the anti-Authority Big Show at Survivor Series 2013 in November, who Orton defeated to retain his WWE Championship, but only after Big Show was distracted by Triple H. Concurrently, Cena defeated Alberto Del Rio at Survivor Series to retain his World Heavyweight Championship in a rematch from the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view event, where Cena returned from an elbow injury seemingly before schedule, yet still defeated Del Rio to win the title for the 3rd time. After Orton's event victory at Survivor Series, Cena came down to the ring with his title and celebrated with the crowd as the Authority looked on, much to Orton's charging the next night on the November 25th edition of Raw. After another confrontation by the two world champions, Triple H announced that Orton will face Cena in a TLC match with both the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship on the line at the TLC pay-per-view event, with the winner becoming the champion of champions. A poll was taken by the WWE Universe to get their opinion on what name should be given to the new champion. They decided on, though not officially sanctioned, the Unified Champion. So what this really means is that at the end of the night, no matter who wins, whether it's Randy Orton or John Cena, all that really matters is that one of them will be called the Unified Champion and will be Unified Champion the next night on Raw this upcoming Monday. And my opinion is that John Cena will leave as both WWE and World Champion because, as you saw this past Monday on Raw, Triple H finally, and when I say this, I mean finally, took charge and pedigreed Randy Orton in the middle of the ring, but only because he knocked over Stephanie McMahon and laid her out on her back because he was pushed and laid her out accidentally. Either way, Triple H got pissed off at Randy and ended up pedigreeing him right in the middle of the ring, cutting Raw to the end. So my opinion is, will John Cena have an upper advantage? And will he psych out Randy Orton? And will Randy Orton psych himself out to the point where he will end up losing this match and John Cena leaving as both champions? That's my opinion. I think John Cena will have an advantage and will take advantage of Randy Orton and win the match. Now, as far as the Shield match between CM Punk, the Shield I honestly see winning. I honestly see the Shield winning because the Shield, it's 3-on-1. Punk's got no one by his side to save him if they all start teaming up with each other and trying to take out Punk. As far as the Wyatt family versus Daniel Bryan, I honestly see Daniel Bryan coming out as the winner cleanly because Daniel Bryan has a huge hatred over the Authority, whether this has anything to do with it or it's just a match of its own. He's going to take out all his anger and frustration on the Wyatt family, and that's all I got to say about that. Now, as far as the Divas Championship match is concerned, AJ Lee, the current Divas Champion, taking on Natalya. I say, hey, what the hell, Natalya? You've got the charisma, you've got the looks, and you've got the talent. You come from a talented family, Natalya, and Natalya does come from a talented family. She is the niece of Bret the Hitman Hart, and is the daughter of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. So, who will win? That's a true question. Who do you think will win? I see AJ Lee retaining. I honestly see AJ Lee retaining because they're keeping her on a winning streak, saying that she's better than every single diva on the entire roster. And if you think about it, she has faced at least a majority of the divas on the roster and has beaten them all. So right before I go and cut the show to an end, I want to say one thing. Who do you guys think will leave as the Unified Champion, which again is the combination of the WWE and World Heavyweight Championship? Who will win? Do you think John Cena will walk on to Monday Night Raw the next night as the Unified Champion, or will Randy Orton end up leaving TLC and walking on to Raw the next night as Unified Champion? And who do you guys think will win the 3-on-1 handicap match between CM Punk and The Shield? And who do you guys think will win between Daniel Bryan and the Wyatt family? And finally, my last question of the night. Who do you guys think will win, AJ Lee or Natalya, for the WWE Divas Championship? Let me know. Let me know on Facebook.com/JamesBalish.50. That is BALASH. Thank you for listening. Good night. And I will be on the air hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I will be on the air sometime this week on Spreaker Web Radio with another pre-recorded message and show. This is a part of the WWE show. Hope you enjoyed. Good night and I will be hosting a Raw after show or a Raw pre-show, one of the other, on Monday, before or after Raw. I don't know. But good night, everyone, and have a happy holiday. And thank you for listening. Good night, everyone.